Welcome everyone to Heal with Huggy Live. I'm Russell Huggon, emotion code practitioner, and today we're going to be releasing the root cause of dizziness and headaches. So join us today, watch this live back later, and you'll see how emotion code works. I have 2 volunteers that I'm ready to work with, so I'm going to get set up here and we're going to get straight at it today, okay? So it's important when you're doing energy work, and especially with the emotion code, that you stay hydrated, all right? Because it keeps your connection and it helps with the releasing and the processing of these trapped emotions, which on a scientifically level makes a lot of sense when we're made up of so much water that it's so important for so many reasons to make sure we're constantly hydrated. Okay, so today our first volunteer is, we'll just say MT. We'll give initials, right? If they're not here live with us, then we could just say their initials, and I've already been in touch with them. They know I'm working on them now, and if they can make the live, then they'll be here and they could be in the comments. But if not, then they're at home, and they know that they're getting a release done right now because they've given me their permission. And that's all you need, is you need that permission from them, their consciousness, and then with the universe, we need the universe's permission, and then we just get to work. So I'm just going to start by connecting to, I wanted to say her name, but I'll say MT. We'll connect right now. So I just ask the universe, can I connect to MT? So we're looking for, I have a connection, my muscle testing is strong. We've already been connecting this morning, so the connection's already there. I've already been feeling on the emotions already as they come to me intuitively. But we're going to use the muscle testing here and show you how this works. So we just connect to our subconscious. And we just ask, is there any root causes of this dizziness, any stress leading to the dizziness, any root trapped emotions that we can release today for MT to help relieve? Let's see what her dizziness is at. Is it at a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? So, everyone's going to be different. Oh, MT's here. Hey, good. We just tested what your dizziness is, and it's at a 10 out of 10. So I don't know if that resonates for you, or it has been the last week or so, but it's testing that you are getting that a lot. And so you can say I'm wrong if you want and tell the people, or just let's go with it. That's what your subconscious is telling us. So I've already asked if there's any root trapped emotions. So be on your end, Martha, just be breathing, make sure you're hydrated, and really get present in your body. When I do the releases, I feel it's very important to really be present and really be breathing. Let your thoughts go, allow the breath in and out, and really, really, really ground yourself in this moment, because we can heal so much in real time, as I'm going to show you right here, the depths of these trapped emotions and how deep they are rooted within you. So the dizziness, any trapped emotions, anything we can release today, column A, column B, odd or even. Is it 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. So 2, 2. So we're talking helplessness. So we're just going to make a note, helplessness, and we're just going to get that out of there. We're getting an age here. So this one's rooted at 6 years old. So there's a 6-year-old helplessness in there. Okay, breathe that, feel on that, and release. Release the emotion, release any thoughts as we breathe that emotion out of helplessness. There we go. We're going older now. There's a 14-year-old helplessness in there. Just for everyone seeing, there's many different types of muscle testing. I do the interlock a lot, and there's also the finger. You move your fingers, and when it gets stuck, then that's also a yes. So I'm doing that as I'm testing this helplessness from Martha. As we're breathing it out and releasing them, I'm testing if there's any more in there, any ages, any concealed helplessness, any hidden helplessness. Let's get that emotion right out of there, that vibration, so we could remind Martha of her wholeness, of her strength, of her power. Oh, there we go. That was a big one right there. Remind you of your power to heal yourself, to create from within. But that helplessness, there's more. There's 23 years old. Releasing this helplessness at 23 years old. Keep breathing, Martha. Okay, there's some recent helplessness within the last 6 months, the last year and a half. So last year and a half. Oh, maybe that's been up since all of COVID and everything, but anyway, that's what we're testing. We're releasing this helplessness, this vibration, these emotions, these trapped emotions from Martha today. And so these were rooted, deep rooted in there, and this is what causes this knock-on effect. We keep getting trapped emotions on top of each other, and this is why it manifests from within into physical ailments that our bodies go through. Okay, so I'm going to ask something else though. Is this Is there anything else? Is there maybe, sometimes I like to work when there's dizziness and headaches, I like to work with the neck a little bit, and let's just see if there's any trapped emotions in the top vertebrae in here. So I'm feeling between C4 and T5. Yeah. So C5, C6, C7. So C7 right on the border of C and T. So C7. So that's just right, sort of, 7 vertebrates down there. And there's a trapped emotion of column A, column B, odd or even, 2, 2 again. So 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2 on the other side, and 2, 4 again. So nervousness. So we're going to release that nervousness from C7 of the vertebrae to allow that energy flow through the major meridian, through the spinal cord, through the nervous system, to allow love, to allow the flow of energy, to bring homeostasis to the body. Okay, and that's brilliant, I mean, that's a mini release. That is what we do here on the lives. We just do a mini release. Obviously if we are doing full sessions, we get a lot more out, and there's a lot more interaction and guidance. But Martha, thank you so much for allowing me to show the people how we do emotion code, and how powerful this work really is, and how deep it gets in the root cause of who we become as people and what we deal with, our challenges. So I'm going to disconnect now from Martha. Hello, my name is Russ. Just allow that to go, allow that to process, Martha. Remember your power. Remember your tools. And please reach out if you have any questions especially over the next 48 hours when processing is going on still. Anything at all. This is what I do, and I'm here for everyone. So yeah, you guys can reach out to me whenever you need any questions you ever have. This is what I do full time, so I'm always on. Doing my full-time coaching as well with clients is brilliant. And so yeah, I also have the Heal with Huggy community that is going strong. We have our second meeting on June 5th. So if anyone's interested in that, check out the website, HuggonHP.ca, and also check out my Instagram and my Facebook, where I've got all the information. Okay, and so the next person I'm going to work with is CW. Okay, so again, the same. It's dizziness, and it's stress related. So we're going to go in and we're going to ask the same questions, and we're going to see if it's the same trapped emotions or if it's different trapped emotions. Okay, so CW, let's have a little drink of water here. Nice to stay hydrated. And if anyone watching, you see how quick it is. If you want to release, once I'm done with CW, or just give me a little comment, and if you suffer from dizziness or headaches, or even anything in that neck area, we can really go after that today for you. Okay, so CW, cactus proxy for CW, yes. So same intention, same questions. Is there anything at the root cause of my dizziness, of the stress that leads to dizziness? What's the connection? Anything rooted in there? Any trauma? So yeah, right away. See, you're always guided when you trust your intuition that there's different aspects of the healing process. And for this one, there's some trauma in there for CW. So we're gonna go after that right away. So column A, B, C, so 1. So 1, 1, 1, 2, so 3. So it's parental disapproval. Okay, CW. So if you're listening and you watch this back, it's parental disapproval, and there's a deep trauma in there, and no wonder for any child that feels that parental disapproval, right? And then we go on, and it creates so much in our life. So that's a deep trauma. So we're going to release that for you today. Release that parental disapproval. Release that need to please. Release that need for validation outside of yourself in any way. Oh, that was big. Knowing that you are all you need. That you are powerful from within. That you are supernatural. That you are love and worthy of love. Yeah, see, when I do my releasing, I get a lot of messages that come through, and so I just let source just flow. Anyone that is a singer or a songwriter, they'll understand, or a writer, anyone that allows any sort of art or passions, when you let that flow just come through, it's coming straight through from source, from love. So we released that. That was a deep trauma, so make sure you definitely drink a lot of water. We're going to go in now and see if there's anything else connected from the stress to this dizziness. Anything from column A, column B, odd or even. Is it 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. So there's 2 in there. I felt that. So effort unreceived. Again, a similar thing with the parental disapproval. Your effort is almost being unseen, and that's very tough for human beings, and especially children, and even us as we grow up. You'll notice you still have that theme that being seen is so important. and then see ourselves, people. Okay, so we're going to release that effort unreceived. Release that effort unreceived, and vulnerability. You know, being able to be vulnerable with yourself, with your feelings, with your truth, with who you truly are, because being you is our life purpose. Being ourselves is our life purpose. Our passionate, joyful selves. So this vulnerability, this was 3 years old. There was some vulnerability. And again, was this yours? No. Was this? So you absorbed at 3 years old, you absorbed vulnerability from someone in your family, from a mother or a father, or an uncle or an aunt. And it could have been them not being able to be vulnerable, and you picked up that energy. And this is how deep it goes. And this is why, you know, good luck parenting. It's, you know, and I'm doing it, and it's like energetically your children pick up on everything, your thoughts, your emotions, all of it. They pick up on it all. They're so in tune when we come here, you know, and we start to tune it out because there's so much noise going on in the world, right? So this vulnerability, 12 years old as well. So there was a young one in there, and then there was a 12-year-old incident where vulnerability really rang really strong and trapped in there. Oh, 23. Releasing that vulnerability. Releasing this root cause of dizziness. At the end of the day, these are very emotional and very triggering events of our life, but the ultimate deepest truth when you work with Huggy the Healer is that we in real time can heal this stuff. We can get rid of it, we can delete it from our body, and we can move on with a higher vibration. And the more we vibrate at love and joy and laughter, we create more of that in our life. It's our vibe. You know, you read up on law of attraction, whatever scientific book you like, or a spiritual book, they all align, they're all the same at the end of the day. And your thoughts are energy or vibrations, so our thoughts create. You know, whether we're pissed off at someone, whether someone cut us off, whether someone did something in the grocery store, you know, whatever, on TV, on the news, whatever it may be, when we're judging. And that's part of my 90-day program, that releasing judgment just frees up your vibe so much. And trust me, I was there. Played soccer, coached soccer. That's enough said, right? Judgment on referees alone, right? If anyone could relate to that, right? I mean, but the vibe didn't create anything positive for me, right? And once I cleaned up that vibe, you know, you start to notice that you don't create these situations, and your body starts healing, you know, and you start feeling happier, and you go through triggering situations that ate you up inside before, and you go through them smoothly and with more flow, and your life just starts feeling a little more like heaven on earth rather than hell on earth. And so I love Emotion Code because we can get to the root right away. We can get that vibe out of you, and that's the most important. We can go deep, and we can heal, and we can talk about it, and that's amazing too, because everyone has their own process. But if you are in the present moment and you know your power, you're literally releasing that vibe. You're getting it out of your body, and you're raising your vibration. You're raising your consciousness. And you, in those moments, are putting out a vibe that is so beautiful, and it's going to come back to you. And that is why meditation is good, because it just, you know, you come within, you're sending out a good vibe. It's almost like you're doing the work. You know, you're talking to the universe when you're doing stuff like that, you know, just walking in the forest and just being really aware of joy and beauty and, you know, anything like that, whatever is your thing, right? It keeps your vibration high, you know, and then you just start, I mean, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful process. So anyway, if anyone, I better disconnect to Chris. Thank you so much, Chris, for joining. Thank you, Martha and Chris, both for joining on live. You know, that's amazing. Thank you so much. So hello, my name is Russ. If anyone else watching today suffers from dizziness or headaches, you know, let me go at it. Let me release some of the root energy, and you might find that it goes away, or that you don't have one again for another month or two, because, you know, we got rid of that root cause. And then it's up to you to go through life living with that awareness and that peace, and then to start healing your body from within, to feel empowered after you see what you've done. So TYVM, great. Am I showing my age that I don't know what TYVM means? Does someone want to enlighten me here? Anyone watching know what TYVM means? All right, well, we'll give some people the chance to muster up the courage, you know. I know it's out there, but you know, you have to earn your truth. And oh, thank you very much. No worries, Chris. You know, at the end of the day, I know this stuff works, and I've seen it change people's lives, and it's changed my life. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep encouraging people to step outside their comfort zone. You know, I know people that have been dealing with pain and heartache for years, and you know, I'm here to help. So you know, check out my website, you know, check out my booking site, you know, check out my testimonials, and take that chance and be ready for a new life. Be ready for a healthier and happier life. You know, if that's something you're looking for. You know, if it's not your thing, then you're just kind of interested in what I'm doing, and that's cool too, right? I mean, yeah, if people are living a healthy and happy life, then share what your secret is, you know, to feel healthier and happier, because that is the goal here for everyone. You know, I look at my little girl Jude, and there's nothing more that I want for her. And you know, I do ask people, you know, for yourself or loved ones, what's the most important stuff? And those are the two H's that keep coming up, right? And maybe that's because my name is Huggy the Healer that I was attracted to two words with H. But you know, I mean, there could be more. There's a lot more words, right, and a lot more energy. But you know, health and happiness are pretty vitally at the root, right? So we're gonna just do a card reading here, because there was some really deep energy. So if you've watched the video this long, and you're still watching, you might be into this stuff pretty deeply, you know. And when the full moon comes, you know, come on, there's movies about it, you know. Ask anyone at the hospital what it's like, you know, in the emergency room on a full moon night, you know. I'm serious, you know. Ask the police what it's like on a full moon night, you know. It's very real. You know, we can hide from the truth, but at the end of the day, energy is real, and energy is shifting during full moon. You know, what you read, what the posts you see, it's all real. And you know, some of us, we know it's real, but we just kind of go, you know what, this is life. I got to work, I got a roof over my head, I got to do this. And then we continue living in this loop of up and down, up and down. I mean, at the end of the day, this might seem harsh to some that are really suffering and some that are partially suffering, but we all at some level live like a bipolar life if you really pay attention in your own awareness. And maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the only one. But you know, I do witness, and I watch, and I feel, and you know, it's like this up, we're up, and things are good, and okay, I can take care of myself. I got, huge drop, huge challenge, can't deal with it. This, you know, or challenges all the time that are just going on all the time, weekly and daily, in relationships, or that, you know, and then we get out, we're okay, there's some hope, there's this, you know, and it's like, it feels like a little bit like there's a collective consciousness of this bipolar energy, you know, and you know, trust me, if you talk to me deeply about labels, you know, I'll take that. That's what maybe my podcast will be. So if anyone likes to listen to me to ramble on sometimes, you know, I got short podcasts, Heal with Huggy, on Anchor and Spotify. You know, I'll put the link in the comments after for anyone that wants to listen. But anyway, yeah, that'll be my next podcast. But yeah, deep thoughts. Right? But anyway, all about love, all about growth, all about healing. So let's just see what the cards have to say about your journey here during this full moon, right? So that was it there. I think I honestly, like, there's so many cards in here, and sometimes there's just like this theme, and I feel like if we're not listening, that the card will come out again and come out again. And you know, I you know, the spirits of the elements of the earth. You know, I can't remember if this one came up, but they've been coming up, the spirit of the elements. So this one's spirit of water. So, you know, beautiful pictures on there always. You know, I do know some friends have gone and got these cards, you know, the beautiful deck of cards. He's one of nature spirit, you know, very into the earth and that. So here you go. Feel on this, breathe. Where in this heart, when your heart does this resonate? So it's not me telling you. It's never the person reading the card. You have the power. You interpret, you feel, trust, and listen to your intuition. I empower you. Cookie, listen to this. How are you? Thank you for saying hey. Do you want to release after? Stay tuned. Okay, spirit of the water. Trust your intuition. What were we just saying, people? Know that you're on the right path. Take time to nurture yourself. Allow your inner child free reign. Amen, right? Believe in your dreams. Don't stifle your emotions. Trust the messages they're giving you. Purify and cleanse yourself and your home. Healing is on its way. Emotional healing energy is expanding within you. That wasn't the one that we pulled, but man, that's powerful. And so exactly what we're just talking about. You know, I felt during this full moon, a lot of the energy was people need to remember to do the work. Remember to look after themselves. That looks different for everyone. You know, there seems to be some movement on TikTok about slagging self-lovers. So That's interesting to me, but anyway, keep loving yourself, you know, set healthy boundaries, not with your words, but with your actions, right? That's huge during this full moon. And watch and witness how you dealt with situations. And the full moon energy is a few days before, a few days after. So this last week or so, you know, and if you're really aware of yourself and you're already on that journey, you've been listening to me for a while now, and you're witnessing and you're being aware of your thoughts and your emotions, and you go through a similar event that you went through a year ago or a month ago, and it drove you nuts and it ate you up inside, and that you verbally reacted or physically reacted, and this time you didn't. And you're like, wow, if I could do that now, I could do that every time. And man, that felt good. That felt good. Like, you're allowed to pat yourself on the back when you go through a situation and you know you've grown and you're actually doing this from love, and you're raising your vibe, and you're raising the vibe for everyone around you. You know, and at the end of the day, the highest vibration on earth is love. And that's the enlightenment vibration, you know, that's the source of vibration, whatever you want to call it, the goosebump vibration, right? So, Cookie, I don't know if you'd like to just have a little release done. I know I've seen you on these before. If you're a little bit interested, you see how simple it is, very non-invasive. All you have to do is give me the yes, and I'll go after any dizziness or headaches that if you do get them. If not, that's no problem, brother. You know that. I think you watch me. You know, it's all good. But I do like to encourage people, you know, as I know that this stuff makes a difference. And even for some people, we've done one session and I've just seen how their lives have changed, and, you know, and they report back to me how just one session, such huge differences, you know. And sometimes I just believe that one of my gifts is to empower you by just reminding you of your power, of your inner strength. You know, that's why my largest sales package, here's my little sales tick, is the 90-day program. Is 12 sessions, 1 a week, and constant daily coaching. And, you know, compared to what's out there, you know, I know that, you know, it's definitely in the range of affordable because I want to help. And, you know, you'll read a lot about you need to value yourself and you need to put high prices on yourself. And that's beautiful if that's your journey, and that's beautiful, you know. And maybe there's people out there, though, that need it differently. And, you know, and exactly what you put out there, you will get back. So I know, especially already seeing the people that have joined the community, here's my second sales pitch, you know, if you are looking for a community where you just want to check in, you know, we meet once a month live, we do dancing, meditations, healings on everyone, you know, and then we do homework to try and raise our vibe and to really truly change who we are. So yeah, it is a group, a community with work, but it's really, really trying to rise up through the challenges of life and realize that by the end of 90 days, if you do this work, you may stay part of the community because it's freaking awesome, but you could actually go and you could probably start your own and help people, because this program is undeniably life-changing. And it's tough. It's work. It is making changes in your life. But at the end, you'll be healthier and you'll be happier. And that's like, what else do you want, right? So, yeah, no one's coming forth and says they want a little release. So it was beautiful today. We did 2 live releases. We did a card reading, and love connecting with everyone. Thank you for saying hey. Thank you for saying hello. Yeah, please, every time if you watch this, you're watching this back, comment, say hi. You know, I do see who watches it, and then you don't say anything. So just say hi. It's so nice to connect, you know, soul to soul, brother to brother, brother to sister, right? I mean, at the end of the day, we're all one. And yeah. If you're liking this vibe, then stick around and stay for this journey. You know, I'm here to stay. You know, check out my podcast, check out my YouTube channel, check out my Instagram, check out my Facebook. You know, constantly putting out ideas and love and, you know, ways to rise up to this challenging earth life. Okay, much love, everyone. That was beautiful. Russell Huggon, certified emotional code practitioner. Peace out.